Well, hello, my friends, far and near. It's Dave, the Crazed Collector here, and we're going to look at some more stuff that I found in a tote of the things I shipped home from Japan. This was a game that was given to me by one of my students, and I should have had him explain in depth what the heck was going on. If these are the instructions, I don't know what they mean, and I'm not smart enough to figure out. Here seem to be, I don't know what cards these mean either, but they're cards. And here's a dozen of the best cards that I like. And I don't know what's going on, but maybe you can tell me. There's a cool, and these are yokai. These are ghostly spirits and mythical folktale creatures from Japan. So this one, I don't know him, but he's pretty cool looking. I don't know this person. I remember my students telling me about the rubberneck girl, and I can't remember much else about her. It was 40 years ago. This guy is a parasol, and he pops open and up. Big giant eye. And wait, doesn't that look like Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Wolfman on a card? It does. What are they doing there? And that looks like a jack-o'-lantern, a green jack-o'-lantern, because they don't have orange pumpkins there. They got melons. Not sure what's going on there. This looks like a bunch of cyclopses. Maybe that's a angry cat person. This is Kappa. He's the only person I can remember out of the whole yokai pantheon. And he was a turtle boy that would go ahead and drown small children that came too close to the pond. And the top of his head was a bowl. And if he was out of the water and that water spilled out of the top of his head, he would be vulnerable. And now here's a poor, unattractive old person trying to eat something with chopsticks. But now I just opened this box from the tote, and here's an endless supply, a pantheon of yokai, you might say. And if you want to look at it later, just why don't you all ping me or Facebook me or say, hey, that looks like an incredible, why don't you scan all of them? And maybe me and my incredible tech person, Teresa, will scan them. And you can tell me who they are and what they mean and fill me in on their backstory. Because there's too much to do here in a video. And I'm probably going over time. That looks like a pretty unhappy baby with the measles or no, maybe just a spotted kimono. That doesn't look like that looks burning and it's just endless stuff. So there's so many cultures around the world and back again. And every culture has its own mythology, its own superstitions, its own ghost tales, its own fairy tales. And I kind of go, wow, look at that potential for monsters and ghosts and mayhem and sort of scary goosebump stuff. And that's where the more we become mixed up and diverse, the more incredible it is, because then the more monsters there are available to us. And I think that's happening right now. So again, there's the instructions. I don't know what they mean. Oh, and by the way, this was in this little plastic wrapper, and it's not part of the set, but isn't that a cool looking vampire? I think so, yeah. And I'll put him back in this little thing, and he was traveling with this in the tote. Whew, I'm exhausted. Let's see what this guy, my critic, has to say. He thought it was pretty funny. You tell me what you think. Give me your comments, your questions, and your critiques. I'm doing the best I can with all the junk I got, and I can't keep track of everything. We bring pop culture to you, supermonstercity.com. Go get on our newsletter so you don't miss out where we're going next and what we're doing when. All right? I'll hear from you later. Bye-bye.